Alright, so we're back in Canada, and it's raining outside, so this is going to be a bit difficult to get through my practice sessions. I'm not really sure if I want it to rain during the race, but I think I've had a wet race in this season so far, so I wonder how that would go.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Raikkonen, Verstappen and Nico Rosberg. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So that went pretty well actually. Top 10, I'm happy with that. But check who's in number 7. Rio Harriento in the Manor and Pascal 11. So you can see Manor are definitely very fast here. They've improved a lot over the course of the season already, and they're much further up in the grid. I've completely destroyed Kevin Magnussen here by half a second. He's 17th, I'm 10th, so I'm happy with that. Seems like McLaren and Sauber and that are at the bottom. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this race. I reckon good points are possible, because after this there might be a bit of a struggle for points for a while. So I should try and take advantage of it while I can. Result versus car performance. Expected position 14th for the car. Overachieved by 4 positions, so I'm happy with that. We've got 75 points from that session, so quite good actually. Yeah, it does seem like our rivalry has resumed with Perez, but now with the faster car we might actually win. So I've gotten 2 more pluses. Wonder if I get promoted to first driver at any stage.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
Finish the race 12th or higher. Beat Perez and Magnussen. Yeah, so I'm pretty confident I can do this as long as I stick to a conventional strategy. Don't want to do China again where points look possible and then I became an idiot and did a 2-stop and ended up way at the back. That was terrible. So with our extra points we only need about 100 and we can afford the engine and power upgrade. I think that might be possible, but the others probably won't be. So I'm happy with engine power upgrade if I get it, but that would only come if I get a good position, I reckon, in the race. Hopefully another good one. Alright, let's go to the race and see how we go.
There is, as I look out of my commentary box window, a very large and very excited crowd here today, eagerly anticipating another memorable race. Lewis Hamilton took his maiden win on this circuit in 2007. Jenson Button came from last place to win here in 2011, and there's certainly no shortage of drama on offer here at the Canadian Grand Prix. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. It's a favourite for fans and drivers alike then here in Canada. We're used to seeing the unexpected happen here, and with me today to enjoy it all is Anthony Davidson, a man who knows firsthand the surprises that can pop up in this race.
I do indeed. I had a good chance at some points here in 2007, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. My old colleague Takuma Sato, though, he managed to finish 6th, so the team took home 3 valuable points, and that was a big boost to everyone at the time. I'm not sure I can think of anywhere else that so consistently provides the kind of late race excitement we get here. Obviously, towards the end of the Grand Prix, the brakes are getting worn, maybe the weather situation has changed, so there's a lot to keep fighting for all the way up to that final corner.
Okay, you've qualified higher than we expected, so let's try to build on this position throughout the race.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session With a look at the starting grid, Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Rosberg, Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel and Bottas, Haryanto, Ricciardo, Massa and Renault.
So looking at our strategy, they want me to do ultra softs, then pit to the harder tyres of the soft compound. Doesn't seem like the ultra soft and the super soft are going to both last if I do those two. I do wonder if I can actually modify that. I can't change the tyres I'm using here, unfortunately. Projected race time. How does that work out? Yeah, I think I'll pit lap 5. I don't want to get undercutted. I'll definitely add some more fuel though. Go 22 because I'm going to go hyper aggressive on this push, on this rich fuel mix. Alright, let's get ready to start the race. Oh, damn it. Oh. Pushed Hamilton a bit wide there. Can I get him? Oh, so much understeer. Car just wants to lose it. Pretty planted here. I wonder if I went with less downforce, it might have been a bit faster, but I'm not really sure. Oh, what are you doing, Massa? Bloody hell. Damn, we've got a train behind us. Really need to stop. Sergio Perez is out of the race. Roman Grosjean's out of the race. What happened here? I'm pretty sure they were in the car, the train of cars behind me too. So something happened there. Alright, let's see what we get here. Really need to get a good takeoff. What are you doing? Oh, Ricardo jumped us. Red Bulls, you blasted good pit stoppers. Alright, so the aim is to get 12th in this race, but I do want to get points. It does look like we might struggle a bit here, but who knows? There's still a lot of people to pit. I've jumped Bottas. Good. Hopefully I can jump a lot of people here. I put it in push. Why do I keep saying push? I put it in rich. So have as much pace as possible to get the places back when they stop. I wonder if a few of them started on softs. Kevin hasn't stopped yet. I think he's on softs. Yeah, it's pretty certain at this point that anything majorly going wrong, we will get points here. There's quite a few people in front of us who haven't even stopped. If that's Pascal, then we're looking good. But if that is Harriento, because he pitted really early, he might have undercutted us all. Whoa, Hamilton's out of the race. His engine exploded or something. Looks like Bottas is slowly catching me, and I'm hopefully catching Kvyat up ahead. Apparently Kvyat has knocked their front wing. And Bottas is in my DRS. Although he's not going to catch me in this time. Yeah, and Magson's pitting. So I'm in 6th place. With Hamilton retiring, I managed to get my position back, even though Ricciardo took me. So, looking good, looking good. Get out of the slipstream, hope for the best here. Oh, really stuffed that. Oh, what the hell's going on? This car's losing its front end completely here. Really lost my traction. Come on. Whoa, really side-by-side battle here. Oh, come on. Ho, ho, ho. That was crazy. That was some seriously intense racing there. Get out of the slipstream. Hope for the best. The top line speed of that thing is insane. Whoa, Bottas lost it again. I think that's me safe for this position. Yeah, 6th. I'll take that.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Nico Rosberg takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson,
Bet he's going to say Nico Hulkenberg.
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Nico Hulkenberg, hasn't it? Very clean, very smooth. He can be really pleased with that one.
On to the constructors then. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Yeah, so the driver of the day usually goes to someone who makes up the most places in the race. That's why I thought it was Nico Hulkenberg, because he started 18th and finished 8th. But anyway, yeah, that was a really good race. Actually had pretty good pace. As you can see, like the fastest lap, I wasn't that much slower than a lot of them, so I was right in there pace wise. Of course I was holding a few of them back, but a few of them I still had a pretty big gap on, so yeah, that worked out well for me. Kevin Magnussen got 13th and me 6th. So now I'm still 8th in the championship, but I've made a solid advantage there. And Renault is almost 5th in the constructors. Only need 2 points really. So yeah, that's pretty good for us. See how much points we get for that. I can't remember how much I need, but it's like around 100 I think. And now I can upgrade the engine. Well, I got definitely over 100 there. Yep. Yeah. It's funny how when you do the rivalry again, things start to look good for you. I've got to be getting a promotion now.
Hi. I have to dash off, but I wanted to give you the contract first. I'll let you read over the details, but congratulations.
Ooh, this is a new thing. I've never seen this happen before. Maybe they're giving me my promotion. Yes, they are. I've noticed your race performance started appropriately 15 first driver. Alright. So, looking at upgrades, I'm going to go for the engine upgrade. It's the biggest upgrade I can do that I can afford right now. And we really do need engine power, especially at Azerbaijan. There's a massive straight there, so definitely going to put it towards that. As I can see, it doesn't quite get us to Toro Rosso's level, but definitely getting there. If we get another like chassis weight upgrade, we will be ahead of Force India and Toro Rosso in one go. So we're definitely moving up in the world. That is definitely going up, yeah. So as you can see, the results have been pretty crappy, apart from Bahrain, Monaco, and Canada. But seems like we're on a pretty decent run now. Second race in a row where there's points. I'm not confident Azerbaijan, but I'll do a lot of practice and get used to the layout, because I'm not used to the layout whatsoever yet. But I'm hoping I can get a good result there. At least I don't know. You can't predict it because you don't really know the track well. But if I somehow managed points, like it's a track where safety car is definitely possible. Straight tracks, obviously. I just haven't had a safety car in a race yet. They really need to like fix that, because there's lots of situations where you feel like a safety car should appear, but it never did. So yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go to the next weekend, and can't wait till I get that engine upgrade. We'll see how our car is at Azerbaijan. We're doing really good this season so far. Definitely beating my expectations. So yeah, let's go to Azerbaijan.